What's up, YouTube? I'm Robert, and you're watching the B1KER Bar Podcast. Dude, you broke the internet with this thing, man. I never thought I would get on a mountain bike YouTube channel and see like 3,000 comments of guys like chattering like they're watching the soap opera, man. Good Lord.
Yeah, we're going to keep it going. We're going to have some fake relationship drama. We're going to break up. We're going to get back together. She's going to cheat on me. We're going to have all kinds of really good stuff. Man. We got to get these views up, baby. We got to get this thing going.
All you need to do is watch like any old episode of like, what was that MTV show? Oh, it's right on the tip of my tongue. Real World.
Yeah.
Yeah, just watch one of those episodes and be like, we throw some of this in, little Jersey Shore.
Create some fake drama. Like, oh yeah, my ex-girlfriend, she's going to come and live with us too. That shouldn't be a problem, right?
Right? I don't even understand what seems to be an issue here. So how'd you guys meet? I saw like a little clip on one of the channel or one of the videos. It was just kind of like you threw it out there. Hey, you want to live in a van? And then you like kind of back down. You backpedaled. You were like, oh God, I think I the line.
Yeah, so that ride was the first ride that we met. So there's one of the guys that's a fan of the channel, Brian Chambers. He works for Chick-fil-A. Sarah worked for Chick-fil-A as a consultant, and they had a mountain bike kind of group. They had a little mountain bike crew at Chick-fil-A headquarters in Atlanta who would go on mountain bike rides and stuff. And Sarah and Brian were some of the more advanced riders, so they rode together more often. And actually, really, are we dropping out? Okay. But he's giving up. But yeah, so they rode together. And actually, this really interesting story about Brian Chambers went to Spain, Basque MTB, one of the trips that I always talk about, and met another guy that I know named Dan, who's been on a bunch of trips, and they became friends. And then Sara, Dan, and Brian went on a couple different trips. They went to Whistler, and they had a couple trips this year planned. So it's very neat, like that my videos kind of inspired this kind of indirect traveling and friendship with Brian, Dan, and Sarah. And then I got to meet Brian, Dan, or I hadn't met Brian yet, but I had already met Dan from Chasing Epic Trips, and I hadn't met Sarah before, so I got to ride with all three of them on that ride at Mulberry Gap in North Georgia, and that's how we met, and that's how everything just started rolling from there, and it was pretty dang cool.
Right on, man.
Yeah.
Did you guys have a conversation with like, hey, if I introduce you on the channel, like, there's going to be a lot of people with opinions, maybe some of them that we don't want to hear. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think I was pretty good about like, okay, I don't think I really had a full on like, yeah, maybe we did have the full on talk of like, hey, there's going to be a lot of creepers. There's going to be a lot of weird stuff. Like Robert's going to drop out. He's going to join back up. But anytime like, I can take the public pressure. I am a public person. I signed up for this. Anytime you add someone into that, it's going to be a lot of weird stuff. Women especially, it's just an extra layer. So like the first thing I told her is like, okay, if anybody tries to follow you on Instagram, don't follow them. Turn your Strava to private. Like just all these little things that can just add up to stalker stuff, you know. But we try to trust that people are good and that kind of stuff, but I'm very, 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 very aware of all that stuff, and so yeah, it's a balance. It is my life still, and I'm still going to live my life in public as much as I like to show it, but not all of it in public.
If you like that, make sure you check out the full episode. And hey, do me a favor, before you take off, hit the like and subscribe. A big thanks to the show sponsor, Project 321. Hit the link and show more and save up to 10% on your next wheel build.